Well, in this video, we'll talk about defined and undefined expressions. So basically, an expression is undefined if it is if it is the square root of a negative number. So if the square root of a negative number is undefined, okay. And number two, if it results in division by zero. So if it results in division by zero, it's undefined. Okay, so yeah, so if wherever you encounter these two scenarios, then those kind of expressions are undefined. So let's look at this problem. So which expression is undefined in the set of real numbers? Well, any number raised to power zero is just one. So this is defined. And 0 divided by negative 12 is just 0. So this here is defined too. And if we multiply any number, whether positive or negative, by 0, that result is defined. However, the square root of -9 is the square root of a negative number. So this expression here is undefined in the set of real numbers. Okay, let's try another problem. Which expression is undefined in the set of real numbers? Well, for this one, we can tell that this here is defined. So -12 times 0 is just 0. So that's defined. 0 raised to the power 6 is defined because we're not dividing by 0 or like finding the square root of a negative number. So that's defined. And 18 times 0 is defined because any number multiplied by 0 is defined. However, 100 divided by 5 results in 100 over 5 minus 5 is 0. So this one results in a division by 0. So this expression here is undefined. And then we can go on to look at the next problem. Which expression is undefined in the set of real numbers? Well, the square root of 2 is defined. It's just an irrational number, but it's defined. So we're not dividing by 0 here or taking the square root of a negative number. Similarly here, we're not dividing by 0 or taking the square root of a negative number. So this here is defined. However, we're dividing by 0 here. So this will be undefined. And I want to take some time to look at number 4. Here we're doing -4 times -4. So initially it may look like this expression is undefined. However, when you work out what -4 times -4 is, so if you multiply two negative numbers, the result is a positive number. So this is square root of 16, which is equal to 4. So the fourth element here is defined, and this is what's undefined. Okay, and let's look at one last problem, and then I'll see you in the next video. So with this problem, this is defined because we're not dividing by 0, taking the square root of a negative number. So it's defined within the set of real numbers. This here is defined within the set of real numbers. So 0 times -21 is defined. 5 divided by the square root of 2 is defined in the set of real numbers. And so you may have already guessed that this was the expression that was undefined because we're taking the square root of -100, and -100 is a negative number. So yeah, look out for practice problems, and I hope to see you soon in the next video. And like, comment, and subscribe if you're able. Otherwise, have a good day.